Hi, this is James.
And I'm Tace.
And we're from Cobra the Impaler, and you're watching Bloodstock TV.
Hey guys, you're watching Bloodstock TV, and we are here with Tace and James from the mighty Cobra the Impaler. How are you guys?
Really good. Yeah, we had a great set. We just played a great show. Yeah, really happy to be here. First time UK, so yeah, we're buzzing.
Oh, yeah. That was the first show in the UK.
With this band, it is. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. Okay, there are very few debut albums that I regard as being flawless. Now, I'm about to throw some serious praise on you here, but Colossal Gods is absolutely, like, that just leveled me when I got that album. I was telling you just before we came in here. Now, let's just go back. How long did that album take to put together, the writing process for that?
Well, it took quite a while because I started off writing riffs and I had ideas in my mind, and I had like a real bunch of, like a massive collection of riffs, and start puzzling songs together. And then I reached out to Dirk Verbeuren, who is in Megadeth right now. He's an old friend of mine. He's also from Belgium.
Yes.
Obviously living in the States right now. And I asked him to do some drums on the songs.
Yeah, it was a gourmet.
Yeah, him and I also played in the Boarded, and that's where I know him from. Mm-hmm. And then he started recording drums, and then it took off. It was like initially like, so yeah.
Fantastic. Because this album is so fantastic, and I'm sorry, I keep praising it. It is amazing.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
I'm just thinking from my perspective, this is an incredible album. How in the name of Christ do I raise the bar even higher with another album? And with that being said, has there been new music in the works, new ideas? Is anything being tracked or demoed, or what's the story with?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've started writing new songs, and in the beginning it was only me, and then adding Dirk, and then adding the singers. But now it's a proper band. We're a live band, so we have like a solid lineup right now. So yeah, the guys are more involved right now. So it's not really like it's not a solo project. It's more of an actual band right now.
And just moving nicely on to the next question is, I mean, the band. All being, just the association, I suppose, with Aborted, like the press would kind of zone in on that and open up the channels to people talking about the band in that way. Do you find that with Cobra, it's kind of like just wiping a brand new slate clean and a nice fresh start with a new, just invigorated approach to writing and creating music?
Yeah, absolutely. I still love death metal and even black metal a lot, but I really wanted to do something with more clean melodic vocals because I like extreme music a lot. But for me, like, I'm also a big fan of bands like Judas Priest or Rainbow or Iron Maiden,
the
and
old
school. The stuff that we grew up with, and adding that is like, for me, an added value, having clean vocals.
I was going to say, I think that because every member of the band has been in other bands in the past or are currently still in other bands, but Cobra is really something very specific that none of us have really done before, and it's kind of scratching that itch of wanting to try something completely unique that maybe we haven't tried before, and it's fun. It's so much fun, and then people really seem to be resonating with it as well.
It must be really exciting as well. That I mean, I'm guessing you're very modest. You didn't really think that this would be a huge thing. It was just a really cool idea with some great friends. You got together, lifted off, but now here you are. You're playing Bloodstock. You're in the UK. People are starting to stand up and notice how amazing here I go again. How amazing the record is. I can't stop saying it because it's true.
But I really appreciate it. But I was really ambitious from the get-go. It's not like accidentally that we stumbled upon something that is happening. So it's like really thought it through. Like the aesthetics, the artwork, the music, it's like the whole shabam. It's like everything is important in this band. So yeah.
And just going back to Dirk there that you just touched on a second ago, with the correspondence, the continuous correspondence. It was about a decade ago that you kind of met. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Gormageddon must be sometimes 2003. Yes, we go way back, 20. Yeah.
And so, like, at what point then did you kind of say, give him the kind of concept of of Colossal Gods and the collection of songs, or was it just track by track by track?
No, I sent him the entire album, like demos, and I had like demo drums on there, and knowing him and his great taste in music and his amazing skills as a drummer, it was like no-brainer to contact him. He was like, for me, the perfect guy to drum on this album. And so he did. So
Have
like,
you bumped into him
today?
just
now. Yeah,
right.
just now. Yeah,
Very good, man.
Yeah.
It's like full circle in some regard.
Yeah.
When a lot of people, I find, especially in media and press, and they will refer to the band, and you will always get Mastodon thrown in there. Oh, it sounds like Mastodon. It sounds like if you filtered out Mastodon and all of the great stuff that fell out of Mastodon, this is what Cobra the Impaler is. And my question to you is there a fear of, not so much a fear, but just the labeling of Mastodon all the time? I know that's not your intention, it's beyond your control, that's what the media does. But is there kind of like being labelled with another band or being bulked on, into the same kind of genre comments as another band? Is that something you guys want to slightly and very quietly move away from and just be an independent entity?
Yeah, I think the idea is always to try and be as unique as you can be, but to be honest, I mean, I've seen countless labels and kind of references to Mastodon, and it's an honor, to be honest. I mean, great bands, great fucking bands.
It's also, people have always the urge to label something and have some sort of a reference, and I get the whole Mastodon reference because it's with clean vocals, and we're also like inspirationally rooted into like classic rock, Deep Purple, Rainbow, stuff like that. So it's added and it's in our music as well, and I take it as a compliment.
I mean, I was gonna say, like, I don't think that this is where it ends or where it stops in terms of influences. I mean, we were just talking the other day about, Tace and me, we love black metal. We love it, and I think there's going to be a lot of that, or a lot of influences from certain bands in that realm on the new record for sure. And I do think that it's in this day and age, it's kind of impossible to not be influenced by something that has come before.
Yeah.
It's how music continues to thrive and get better, is that people are influenced and inspired by bands that they've listened to countless times and created amazing music as a result. Mm-hmm. I think that's, well,
you mentioned there about just talking about music going forward and black metal and all that type of stuff. So with this run of festival dates that you've been on, and then that brings us into autumn all of a sudden, very quickly. I don't know where the year is going. So with plans for new music and touring and anything else that's actually coming up that's quite prominent on Cobra the Impaler's calendar, is there anything that you can share with us today as we lead into the end of the year and into early 2024?
Well, schedule-wise, we're like focusing on writing the second album, and so fall will be absolutely focused on the recording, writing, everything, and then next summer we'll start touring again. So big plans.
And with the touring, I know that's next year, but what's the likelihood of an actual pretty consistent run of sort of mainland Europe, UK, Ireland?
100%. We love the UK, and I played here many times before, and I just love it. So
it's amazing. I mean, we are all in this band incredibly focused on trying to take this band to a next level. This festival run has been real proof that there's something here, there's potential here.
Absolutely.
And we're just really, really proud to be able to show this music to new audiences that we never would have thought we would have been able to initially. 100% we're going to go for it with everything we've got. Absolutely.
Now, will you be sticking around for the rest of the day here?
Absolutely.
Who are you going to check out and see?
Definitely Zeal and Ardor for me. Megadeth, but that kind of goes without saying.
Yeah.
There's the band. Well, I should give a shout out to a band they played right before. It's called Tuskar.
Oh yeah.
Great band.
Yeah.
I know Tyler, the drummer. Really, really good bands as well.
We've got Biohazard here.
Yeah,
today
Biohazard as well. Yeah, exactly.
The original lineup.
Yeah. I think they played the same day as the Brutal Assaults, and we had to miss their set because we had to leave, which was a shame.
Yeah, we would play with them. I think even yesterday at Alcatraz Festival, they were also playing. Every time we had to leave, we had like bus call and we have to leave. We were all like so frustrated. And tomorrow we have a day off, so it's perfect. We can check them out. Finally. And it has been what, over 20 years? Last time I've seen them.
Something ridiculous like that. But looking at them, they look like they're like 21 years of age. They're ripped.
They're more buff. Yeah.
I was gonna say I played a show with my other bands at like a really small venue in Antwerp with Billy, like when he was doing Billy Bio. Billy Bio, and that was already nuts. I mean, I just couldn't believe my eyes. And then when I'm really excited for Biohazard.
Closing, essentially, after Megadeth closing the main stage, Biohazard are going to close the festival. So, God help all of those thousands of unwashed dudes and dudettes that are in the audience in there, just giving the last bit of energy that they have to fucking Biohazard, man, on a Sunday night.
Bones will be broken.
Yeah, for sure. Well, listen, Cobra the Impaler, I absolutely urge you to please buy that album, check them out, keep an eye on this band because they will absolutely satisfy your sonic needs. Fantastic band, very great bunch of talented lads, and
thank you so much, man.
yeah, just Cobra the Impaler. Thank you so much.